The energy base ibindab kasari.
Mge chitab Kolenjin eng witul ole gere Kas TV. Ni ko kakoit boroindo age nebo tetutietab energy base ibindab kasari. Betutab rani kemi ak tienindet ako kora boisienyi kwae acting. Kainenyi ko Scolly Cheruto. Eng kainet nenaat kot missing ko Chemasunde. Inendet ko naat eng tetutiet nebo acting eng Vitimbi. Kikimuch kerutochi inendet ako kitindoi chu komwa akobo sobenyi. Itagat chitab Kolenjin sikobit inai missing akobo Scolly Cheruto anan Chemasunde.
Oye uya ora betuni, oye uya ora betuni, haga seguya gabicha sube, haga seguya gabicha siyo, goma gergeya gamutangot, ma gergeya goin gora, ter betuni tak malam betwe. Kas koristo maune bagella. Kiguruna Scolly Cheruto Chirchiri. Ago gimaje iguruna Chema and Chemasunde. Yes, and I am an actress. I'm actually an entertainer. I do different things. I act, I sing, I model. I do voiceovers for radio. In short, I'm just an entertainer, so I like to call myself an entertainer. And I'm a very versatile person, in person, as a person, because I like to do different things, and I'm in a position to do different things at the same time. Chemasunde, I was given by my best friend in high school. She was a very cheeky girl. She was called Terry, and she was such an amazing actress. Like, how she did not pursue acting as a career, I do not know, but she was an amazing actress. And she used to call herself Chemasunde, and she used to call me Chemasunde. She's my best friend. So I didn't know that one day I'll be an actress. You know, like after high school, I didn't know that after that I'll come and act. It wasn't even in my mind. But in school, me and Terry, we just used to do our stupid things. We act during drama, we act during CU, just for fun. There was nothing special about it. So later on, when I got the character, Chemasunde, the character of acting as a Kalenjin village girl from the village, who has just come to Nairobi to try out life, that's when I decided, okay, well, I can use that name because they gave me the choice of deciding which name to use. So I decided to call myself Chemasunde. I come from Kapsabet. That's where I was born, physically born, but I was raised in Nairobi. I was born and then I went to school in nursery school, class 1. Then when I was in class 2, I was brought to Nairobi where my mom and my dad were working. So from class 2 until class 8, I was in Parklands, High Ridge Primary School, where I pursued my primary school education, which after I went to Kapsabet, or rather Kabiet, a place called Stephen Kositan Girls High School, where I did my Form 1, my Form 2 to Form 4. In Form 1 I was in Kapchemoyo High School. betuni danet kanye. Kana itansi kitogo. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. It came about as a by the way. The whole thing came out as a by the way. I will not tell you that, oh, I really wanted to do this with all my heart ever since I was in primary. No. This came about when I cleared high school and I was 18 years old. And just after high school, you know, there's not so much you want to do. You just want to hang around and do your stuff. So, well, I was, you know, going to church because I used to go to church most of the time to dance and to do other things. I met a pal, friend of mine, who introduced me to acting. So he told me, come, we go and check out, there's an audition. So I didn't know really anything much about the auditions, the acting. So I went to the Kenya National Theatre and I did my very first audition where, fortunately enough, they took me like straight away in an audition of about 500, 600 people. Usually they go up to 1,000 people and they only need like 10, 12 people. And it was my very first audition. They took me and I thought, okay, wow, so I can really do this. So ever since then, I started acting and I've been going to auditions, and doing what I'm doing right now. That's acting. Musically, I just realized, okay, first of all, I really love music. I love to listen to music all the time. And every time I watch TV, I know I can do better than the person I'm seeing on TV. So I decided, you know what, I can try this. And when I tried this, it was really working out well for me. I realized that, wow, okay, this is fun. This is more fun than I thought. So away from other things, it's something that I think I love to do. And I want to do this for like as long as possible. Okay, first of all, I have done so much. I started out with stage. Because my very first audition was a stage audition where it was traveling theatre. We were required to move from one place to another all over the country. So we've gone to Kisii, to Mumias, to all Western, Rift Valley. There's no place we really haven't gone. So it actually gave me the opportunity to travel all over the country and know different places that I didn't even know that, you know, one day I'll get there. So it was really easy for me. Being on stage first was crazy. I was really scared. Like the guys whom I was acting with were asking me, like they could see from my face that, wow, I was really tensed. I thought, okay, can I really do this? During the rehearsals and everything, it was easy. I thought it wasn't really hard. But on the very first day on stage, you know, with a crowd of about 500 people, and all of them are students, and you know how students can get really, really, you know. So it was really hard. I was literally shaking, like even from my voice, you could tell that I was frightened and I was really, really scared. But after that, I think just the first show, because I was doing like 3 different books. There were set books, yeah? I was doing 3 different books. So the first book wasn't easy, it was really hard on me. But when it got to the second book, everything was flowing. There was nothing like at TCG feeling scared. Ilikuwa rahisi sana. It was just so much fun. And I thought, wow, this is what I was meant to do.
You told me we should learn.
Run? Are you preparing for the marathon?
Sarah, continue.
You see, Diana, it is because of you that Mwalimu is going to resign.
Hi, Mr. Tisha. Before you resign, you must pay me my money.
What money?
Now, what is the difference?
Difference between what and what?
Sweets and Gandhi. You mean Juta is a gambler?
Judah, can you refute this?
Well, initially it was for the love of the game, because you know, after high school I was only 18. I was actually turning 18. So I was doing it, initially I was doing it okay for fun. But when I really did it, when I did the whole thing and I realized, wow, I don't think there's anything else that is meant for me to do. I realized that this is where I'm supposed to be. So initially it was for fun, but just after a while, I don't think it took me like even 2 months to know that this is what I wanted to do. Of course, then there wasn't so much about it, you know, like the cash, there's no money at all. I was being paid, I think initially I was being paid 500 shillings per day, and there was not so much to do with 500 shillings because I would go have my breakfast, lunch, dinner, there's no money. So it was just for fun. But later on, I realized it's something that I have to do for life. My first song was Kiplaske, and I don't know how that came about. I can't even remember, but Kiplaske, I just thought of, you know, Kiplaske. First of all, the name Kiplaske is very interesting. It's just a name that I got from out of the blues. But I decided to name this person Kiplaske because there are these guys who come from the village and then they come to Nairobi again, and when they go back to the village, they are so flossy. They think that they're everything, you know. And so I thought to sing a song about this Kiplaske, because you see, most guys, a lot of men, when they come from the village and then they come to Nairobi, they get a good job and they are exposed to the town and all these things, everything is new and bright, and they change. Like if they were married, they change. There's no more love for the wife, like everything changes. So Kiplaske, I sang it in as I was singing like I am the wife, for example, and my husband Kiplaske has gone to Nairobi and he's changed his lifestyle. He doesn't come home anymore. He doesn't care about his children anymore. And I'm asking Kiplaske, why are you throwing me away? Why don't you care much about me? So that's the first song I did, and I loved it. I personally thought it was a good song, but now I'm doing the remix either way because I want to. I'm sorry, Mrs. Naga. I mean, Madam.
Hey, young girl. Do you know Mr. Nyaga?
Dean International Advertising Company?
Yes. Can we talk about that? Please.
About what?
Making you forget what you've just seen here today. I can make your dreams come true, you know?
Really? How?
Just a minute. Here's my number. Please call me. Please, let's talk about that. Please.
Okay. It wasn't really as hard as I thought it was going to be, because my voice wasn't really hard to play around with. My producer was a really good person. He showed me everything I needed to know. He was easy on me. He helped me out with everything, and so it wasn't hard. I didn't find anything very challenging in the studio initially. Really, K plus K was just a name that I thought, just sitting and thinking, okay, what can I call this person, K plus K? Because of the whole idea of him being in the village and then coming to the town and changing the whole lifestyle and becoming a K plus K even when they weren't in the first place. So I thought K plus K, there was nothing really specific about it. And it's because I know of people who've come from the village to the town and that's the way they behave. So that's why I wrote the whole song about K plus K. It's something that's out of experience of what I have seen and heard from people, not a personal experience. No. Okay, acting, of course, like I said before, it came as a by the way. I didn't know that I could do this, but the moment I started doing it, everything was just flowing. I knew that, okay, it wasn't because I saw someone I knew or I saw people on TV. All that was just TV stuff. But when it came to my personal life, when I started it, I decided this is what I want to do. So that one was just natural. Music, I knew that I'm a very outgoing person, and I like every time I watch TV and I see whatever these guys are doing, I know I can do that, and I want to do that. Sometimes I would close myself in a room and start dancing and doing all those things that the people on TV are doing, and when I look at myself, I can see that I can do this. And away from that, even people around me, when they meet me on the street sometimes, or even people I know, like initially the first time we meet with someone, and then they see me just when we talk and have a conversation, then they ask me, are you an artist? And have you done anything to do with art? So when they look at me, they think I just look like that. It gave a plus to what I already had inside me, that this is probably what I'm supposed to do. I am a very outgoing person in person, and so I thought, why not? And when I started doing it, I thought, this is what I'm supposed to do. Hello, sweetie.
Who am I speaking to?
Telvin's girlfriend.
Telvin's girlfriend? Put Telvin on the phone.
You cannot talk to him right now because he is preoccupied.
Put Telvin on the phone.
You can leave a message. Maybe I can deliver it to him.
Got some nerve.
With that kind of attitude, you may never get yourself a husband.
Are you threatening me?
No, I am not threatening you. I'm just telling you that he is taken.
Taken by whom?
What are you doing with my phone?
I was just telling her.
I asked you, what are you doing with my phone?
I was just telling her that you're not in the office.
I asked you, what are you doing with my phone?
Hey, slow.
Get out! Get out of my office! Before I do something I'll regret. Mannerless.
Hey dude, relax. Kwani what has she told Lekra?
It's only 48 hours to the wedding. I can't imagine what she's thinking.
Hey, listen. You go sort out your issues. I'll cover for you at the meeting.
Sorry. How are you?
Hey, just make sure you have a wedding to attend to tomorrow, eh?
Definitely Guffy.
Hey, that wedding must happen, my friend, eh?
Good day.
Okay, let me start with acting, because acting is more of what I really do. as it's a career, it's a hobby, and it's so me. I have done so much. So much that I don't think I can remember everything right now. I have done plays. I have worked with big names in the theatre industry. I have worked with FCA. Of course, I've done traveling theatre with like 4 different groups: Jichofo, Planets, Theatrics, just to name but a few. And on stage here, I've done Heartstrings. I have done FCA. I have done quite a number. And I have done big shows that you've probably seen on TV or even in the papers. And I have done one controversial show. It was called Black Maria Stripper, and it really opened me out to the limelight because people were amazed at what I did because it was a really controversial character. And first of all, from the word go, the auditions were crazy. There were many people and they were looking for this one girl who can do this Maria character. And I got it, and I thought, oh my God, wow. I felt so proud of myself. For me, that's just an achievement on its own. You know, when you have so many people and each one of them is good at what they do, and you're the one who's being picked, you know that you have something spectacular about yourself. So yeah, I did the show, and it was big. It was everywhere in the, you know, it was on TV, it was in the papers, it was everywhere, and everyone was talking about it. And even there was a demand that it should come back, which it didn't come back because of 1, 2, 3, 4 reasons, but yeah, there was that play. So I've done several plays. I've done Boing. I have done quite a number of plays. I have done movies as well. I have done several movies with Do What You Want Stop. I have done Behind My Back. The movie is called Behind My Back. I have done a movie called Unforgotten. I have done Twists of Fate. I have done My Best Friend and Naughty Daddies. I have done several movies. I don't want to mention all of them right now.
Mongo. Ati karibu tugongwe na gari huko kwa njiani. Sasa barabara ni Kasimini. Bana mchezo. Yameshika mangaka na mna hii.
Barabara ndio imefanya usherere.
Barabara sasa tunaenda wapi?
Unajua bahali sasa naenda.
Mongo ni wapi tunaenda?
Sijamwambia sasa.
Ulisema tumeitwa upande gani?
Ameulizia ametafuta.
Hata mimi hapana jua.
Haujui?
Haya gari.
Ati Mungu anioe. Twende.
Mmepotea? Sasa ni saa ngapi nyinyi nakuja?
Mugaka alikuwa amegongwa na gari. Hapana, mshe tulikuwa tumepotea.
Kujeni hapa.
Barabara ndani gari mingi yake hata kuvuka.
Iko namna hii. Yes, mnisikilize mzuri kabisa.
Mumekuja. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Hata hakuna haya. Wafanyikazi yetu unawashika. Hata hakuna haya.
Lakini mzio.
Hawa ni wafanyikazi yetu.
Mimi naelewa. Hii ni mwaka mpya na hatujaonana na wao. Kwani nikiwa hapa ubao kwa wapi?
Polisi wamekuja kufanya kazi au kuja kusikana?
Pole basi.
Pole basi. Fanya namna hii. Vile nilikwambia, onyesha hawa kazi.
Sawa. Habari zenu?
Mama.
On TV, I have done, of course I have done Vitimbi, which gave me the big name Chemasunde. And I wanted to concentrate on Chemasunde alone, but it got to a point where I realized that I just can't do Chemasunde alone. My talent and my ability is bigger than Chemasunde alone. So if I concentrate on Chemasunde alone, I'll be missing out on other things. So I decided, okay, I will have to change my initial plan to just concentrate on Chemasunde, which I have been in Vitimbi. I've been in plot 10. I have been in Mheshimiwa. I am in a new program right now that is coming. It's already on air actually. It's called Classmates. I have done, there's a new program as well that is being shot. It's called Vash, and a whole of stuff that are coming. I have featured in other programs as feature, like Nairobi Low, Wash and Set. I just started out, and so far I'm doing so well, and I'm so proud of what I have done so far. I have done an album, an audio album of 7 songs, and I have shot two videos. One is out, one is still on editing. So I want to finish shooting like all the videos and release the album. I have just done all that, but I haven't released all the songs because I want to wait until I release. I want to make a really big launch of the whole thing. I want it to be big, so I'm really taking my time to finish everything slowly. Sorry, I am late.
Don't give me that crap. I have better things to do than succumbing to the winds of a blackmailer.
Last I checked, you tried to play with fire and you got burned. I'm sure your husband would love to know what you have been up to with the father of the bride.
You know what? Fine. Here's the address and time of rehearsals. 3 years of giving you money, getting you a job, and even trying to get my son to notice you clearly have never been enough for you.
What do you mean?
Do what you want. I am done. Get out of my sight.
You are going to regret this.
Haven't I? Get out!
Okay, musically I haven't really faced quite a number of challenges. Maybe the main problem that I probably have right now is time for the studio. Because time is an issue. I have to be in the studio to be able to finish all these things at the right time, at my, my set time. But I can't do that because there's so much I'm doing, Away, from doing the entertainment thing, I have my own businesses that I need to take care of, and it's really crazy. So time is an issue in the studio, musically. But otherwise, so far, I don't think I have faced so much. But I know they're coming, so when I get there, that's when I will handle it the way it comes. To all the guys who like me as a person and as an actress, as a musician, who are my fans, because I know they're there. We meet on the streets all the time and they tell me what they think about me. Asanteni sana. Thank you so much for supporting me, even on Facebook, even when I go for radio shows and I have the interviews you call in. Every little thing you do really means a lot to me. Thank you so much for supporting me. That's about it. Let's support each other in the industry. If you know that I have it, support me in whatever way. Even if it's just commenting, support me. And you never know, you can also be supported in one way or another. Thank you so much. So you guys watch out for more of me. There are big things coming. Achana na zile mmeona, there's more coming, a whole lot more. And I still need your support. So I also thank all the guys who supported me, my family, my friends, my producers, and even Cass. Cass has really been there for me, and I just want to say thank you so much.
nebo tetutienyo nebo The Energy Base ibindab kasari ole kakimi kibagenge ak inendet Scolly Cheruto ne naat kot missing ko Chemasunde.